would be thanking our sponsor. This event is presented to you by Smart, and together with PLDT Smart Foundation in partnership with Smart, we can help our frontliners as we stand together to be real heroes in these challenging times. Support our frontliners through SMS text donate to 3456. Donation is open from April 22 to July 16, 2020. Official sponsor, Realme Smartphones Official Gaming Headset Partner, Logitech, and this event is organized by Moonton. Here on the panelist desk, syempre, kasama ko pa rin dito ang naggagandang Yasumiao, ano pinapogi dito, Butters, kamusta?
Mas maganda ka paring Rob, pero okay lang and excited ako. Oh, excited tayo lahat sa match-up ng Blacklist International and Bren Esports, and marami nang nagtatalo sa chat natin. Bren ba, Blacklist International, pero pick your poison, kayo na mag-decide.
What do you think about Butters? Sabihin na natin in a way na group standings natin dito, Bren Esports somehow has upper hand in terms of in paper, dahil nga isang beses pa lang sila natatalo, and that's from SGD Omega. But Blacklist International yet has to prove something, and I think this is the right moment to prove nga na they are still on the game, specifically lalo na sa pagpasok sa playoffs. What's your take about that, Butters?
I mean, both of the teams here just trying to get a better, just a better standing or trying to get a higher ground. Ika nga nila. And for Bren, they're probably aiming to, secure yung top spot nila. And they're aiming to get a 2-0 if they have to. So, ayun na yung mga bagay na tinitignan dito. Remember, Bren is no stranger sa top spot. So, ibig sabihin dito, if they really want to redeem themselves, ito nga yung tinatawag natin, the redemption arc para sa Bren Esports, then that only means they should be aiming for that top spot.
Yes, most likely. Ito na mga ibigan, the lineup dito, sobrang colorful individual na mga player, even gold medalists coming from the SEA Games natin in 2019. Ito dito sila Lost, Lasty, Carl TC, Rebo, Few, Coco, and EJ. Now, going back doon sa nasabi ko kanina na they only lost once to SGD Omega, which is somehow ngayon yung top 5 natin and Blacklist on the 6. So meaning to say, there is always a possibility na yun nga yung pinag-uusapan ng mga previous series. Ito nga kaya may kryptonite pa kaya dito ang Bren Esports, and somehow in terms of the upper bracket secured naman na ang Bren, pero the top 1 spot pwede pa tong if in case they lost this match and somehow Onyx PH managed to win against Sunspark bukas. What's your take about that? Yes.
Wala na akong masabi masyado kasi halos ganun eh. Kung ano yung ibibigay sa atin ng draft, it's the same, and kung ano yung magiging performance nila, yun na yung magiging performance nila. Kasi ito yung tipo ng in our watchers words, kumbaga, ito yung tipo ng mga teams na ang hirap maging bias. Kumbaga, kasi kung makikita mo yung lineup and the performance, hindi mo siya kayang may performance kasi na pwede mo pang sugarcoat, pero may mga performance na hindi mo talaga ma-sugarcoat. So, it still depends sa mga lineup nila. I am not one to decide kung anong gagawin nila dito. It's their team decision kung paano nila lalaruin to for both teams. But for both teams, syempre, good luck na lang sa kanila. And tayo, tagapaghatid lang tayo kung ano man yung nakikita natin. Of
course. Pero syempre, pag-usapan din natin. So, sabaw, alam naman natin how nagpe-perform dito ang Bren Esports. Pero tignan natin dito on a foothold dito yung Blacklist International. Somehow, ano na ba ang nangyayari dito sa specific team na to? Butters, would you like to expound kung ano na ba ang meron ngayon sa Blacklist International?
Blacklist International, they just lost their touch. Katulad nga ng sinasabi natin dito. It's the main reason kung bakit sila nasa slump ngayon, it's not really the idea of yung current meta natin ngayon messing up with them. It's just parang nahihirapan sila mag-adapt. Because the thing about it is, Aqua dito, iba yung hero pool niya talaga, and Riddler talaga yung nakasetup nila as, sabihin natin, as the marksman. So, if you would go and change up kung ano man yung nakasanayan you would be going through out of, sabihin na natin na adjustments para lang gumana ngayon. Nakikita mo si Aqua gumagamit siya ng show. Nakikita mo sila nagpapalit-palit sila. Pero it doesn't really work that easily. Kumbaga, hindi pwedeng yung pag-adapt mo, nasa hero lang. Sometimes, it all comes down to the understanding kung bakit ka nag-a-adjust, kung bakit ka nagkakaroon ng mga ganitong pick. Just because, hindi lahat ng oras, pagka mukha lang siyang malakas na siya. There are always reasons and you have to pinpoint those reasons. Blacklist International, nasa slump sila ngayon kasi parang alam mo yon, hindi hanap yung dating sila. Although they try to adjust. And so, ako nasabihin ko sa inyo, Blacklist International, kilala sila sa pagiging creative nila. Pero sometimes, creativity alone doesn't really save you eh. Alam mo yun?
Actually, I would like to insert dun sa Blacklist International, since nag-uusapan natin sila na sabihin natin, medyo at loss sila dito. Kumbaga, for Blacklist International, medyo at loss na may nasa isip sila, pero hindi nila ma-execute. Kumbaga, meron silang pinoprove dito. Constantly, nakikita natin yung Kagura support sa kanila. And even, nag-work sometimes yung Popol, pero sometimes not for them. So, parang iniisip ng, I think, ito yung take ng Blacklist International. Their draft, tama sila sa draft nila or tama sila sa iniisip nila na this will work out, pero suddenly, this is not working out pagka na-execute na sa game nila. Yun yung nagiging problema nila for the Blacklist International Kung makikita natin sa drafting nila, parang ang dami nilang carries. They don't know who to focus on. Sabihin natin, support nga si Kagura, yes, pero kalat din nung power na kumbaga, funneling, pero it's not really funneling. Parang ganon. Medyo magulo yung circuit, kumbaga, nung daloy nung electricity dito sa Blacklist International. So, kailangan nilang may polish yun. May plano sila pero hindi pa siya yung truly flawless na na-execute nila and nagagamit nila talaga mainly against their enemies.
Yes, I somehow I totally understand the way you say na parang they want to funnel pero somehow hindi. Kasi they try to paano ko ba sasabihin? Parang kinukuha nila to into technicalities using like avarice na support emblem. Like sabihin na natin fina-funnel nila si Aqua pero at the same time they would like to put some gold as well dito kay Riddler like ang Popol pa niya yata that time na ginamitan nila ng avarice which is okay naman. Yes. Pero they would like to have two cores pero on the chemistry itself, dapat one core lang dapat yung lalagyan nila. Pero somehow baka hindi nga nila na ano pa dito or na ma-master o baka hindi lang na-execute ng tama during the early stages of the game. Butters, what would be your take dito? Hindi siya gumagana on the previews. What's be the take dito ngayong sa lalo pa Bren ang kalaban nila?
Yeah, I agree. Tama naman yung points nilang dalawa. They have to pinpoint kung sino nga ba yung gusto nilang i-funnel because there comes a time na kapag ka nag-funnel ka and you give certain amounts of money or gold dun sa ibang teammates mo na matataasan ka dito ng ibang course ng kalaban because it's a funneling heavy meta and alam mo it's more about finding the right spots to hit Bren. Maga sabihin natin dito Bren, yes, malakas talaga sila and the reason why we aren't talking about Bren that much is Bren has been really strong since the start of the season and they've been changing up the game and pinapakita nila sa atin kung paano talaga laruin tong meta na to. Hindi sila meta minions. Sila yung meta setters. Iba yun Kumbaga, hindi ka sumusunod sa isang meta. So, now, merong mga pressure points tong Bren Esports na dapat magets netong Blacklist International. International. So, kung saan kung pressure points yan, kailangan mo dut-dutin yan o kailangan mo pindutin yan para kahit papano, medyo maging uncomfortable yung Bren. Because right now, going up against Bren ng harapan, parang imposible So, sabihin, kailangan mo i-pinpoint kung ano yung mga weaknesses, yung mga pressure points dito ng Bren Esports and pinch that kahit onti lang para magkaroon sila ng onting discomfort. At dun sa discomfort na yon, just snowball from there, probably.
I think the best way na pwede nun is for sure naman pinanood nila what happened. Kasi isa lang naman yung pwede mo maging reference on pressuring those points na sinasabi ni Botos which is yung laban nila against SGD Omega. I mean, ano ba yung nagawa ng SGD on that specific series na somehow na-put down nila dito yung Bren Esports. Pero I guess makikita na I think is the draft has already been done? Magusto ako, excited. Ikaw Yasu dito. Ano ang mga i-expect mo dito on the side ng like pinag-usapan natin Blacklist International kanina kung ano yung mga dapat nilang gawin, ano yung mga possible na i-bring up nila dito to Bren Esports. Now, if you're on the side naman ng Bren Esports, what's gonna be your take papunta naman sa Blacklist International?
Ang hirap sagutin yan actually, paring Grob. Pero if I were Bren, I would probably play around kung ano yung pipiliin na heroes dito ng Blacklist. I could actually see na yung Bren dito, instead of picking on their own na kung ano yung hero na malakas sila, it's either kaya nilang i-bait kung ano gusto nilang ipapick sa Blacklist International. They also have that powers para sa Bren and kaya din nilang counterin at the same time. Sige, pick nyo lang yung gusto nyong i-pick. Kami nang bahala sa counter pick. Kami nang bahala para durugin yung lineup nyo. Parang ganun. Parang ganun yung binibigay na vibe in terms of the gameplay and in terms of the draft dito ng Bren Esports. And also, point out lang natin, yung laban nila na Bren Esports and SGD, it's not actually dominating na laban. Hindi siya actually ganun kadali na nanalo yung SGD. Kasi in the beginning, nananalo yung Bren. And then somehow in the midway, nata-turn around sila. So, in terms of that, regarding that, yung laban ng SGD at saka Bren Esports, hindi siya yung fully na talong-talo yung Bren eh.
Yeah, so, definitely.
So, talagang andun yung sindak factor pa rin talaga nung Bren. Hindi mo sabi kung ano talaga yung gagawin nila, pero it is up for them to decide. I'm not Bren, and definitely mas magaling sila. So it's their plan. And ang hirap isipin ng plano nila actually.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's not a total domination, pero gusto na nating makita ang lahat. I'm pretty sure pati yung mga fans, both Blacklist International and Bren Esports. The draft is ready. Let's go.
So, right now, this is Blacklist International and Bren Esports game number 1. The draft is on. Ang binan dito ng side ng Blacklist International alongside with the Popol and Kupa. Bren Esports, on the other hand, going for a Claude and a Natalia. What do you guys think? What are the implications ng mga bans na to for both teams?
Somehow, ako dito, if I will be looking at Blacklist International, this is one of the best pick nila na pwedeng piliin. Dasilina. Kasi this is, I'm always gonna be a fan dito ni Edward kasi siya yung somehow enabler eh. Well, Aqua is being too consistent. Somehow naman Riddler, he has games na he performs so much. Somehow meron din siya, kumbaga double edge para sa akin somehow dito si Riddler. But Edward and Aqua is the one who's too consistent. Killer on the off lane, I mean, on par with every other off-laners. Pero I think the Selena pick dito ng Blacklist International makes more sense. But Bren Esports dito, they have the Tamos and as well with the John. Yes, what's your take?
Blacklist International, I guess, pinupunan lang nila yung loss nila on that Natalia na ban coming from Bren Esports na kanina ko pa napapansin din na if ban yung Natalia dito, why not go for Selena if ang gusto natin dito is Visions kasi she still got her Abyssal Trap and pumili pa sila dito ng Dexstar for Kufra and I can't really say anything bad sa pagtatank dito ni Dexstar. So far, Dexstar pa rin talaga one of the best tanks out there. Mga setup and mga pasok dito ni Dexstar. And kung nakita natin yung Kufra niya before, talagang most of it is on point. Kapag napunta yung tides for them, this carry would be deadly even with the Esmeralda pick coming from Bren Esports and even at Tamos. Pero lason para sa carry, kung mapipick off siya ng isang Jawhead, isang tapon, kayang-kaya DPS, isang tapon, isang talon, kayang-kaya siya pasukan dito ng Bren Esports and makukuna to yung first 3 picks ng Bren Esports.
Yes, definitely. May konting pattern, no, in terms of mga teams na, I mean, specifically ng mga nasa upper brackets, napapansin ko, they pick yung mga formidable na mga offlaners agad. Like katulad nito, the Jawhead and the Tamos. Kanina, I think the Uranus, yun yung mga isa sa mga pinaprioritize nila. Pero this Bren Esports having the Esmeralda on their lineup, this is looking so strong. If you are on the side dito ng Blacklist International Butters, how would you take dito? What's gonna be your, ano pa bang pwede nilang iban? Would they ban a marksman? And Atlas will be a better ban as well. That's gonna be a last year or
yung Blacklist International dito, they're keeping it safe. Hindi naman sila dito yung todo talagang mag-all in sa mga ganitong picks. They're thinking about their last 2 picks kasi doon talaga sila magkakaroon ng adjustment. Right now for Blacklist International, they're happy with the Selena, obviously in the Hufra. Tapos yung carry dito, they have a lot of disables para kahit papaano mabigyan ng onting tulong tong carry in terms of kills. Well, for the side of Bren Esports, ganito naman talaga kasi yung draft usually na if you're aiming to, protect funnel hero, then you go for these tanky heroes na talagang kaya nila mag frontline. Pero kasi ang kailangan mong pansinin dito is kung papaano nag-react dito yung Blacklist International. Kumuha agad sila ng kasi nga 3 tanky heroes na nandito sa side eh. So it's one of the most basic reactions na pwede mo makuha for Blacklist International dito. Pero ang sabi dito ng Blacklist International, sige, maggulatan tayo. Kung tingin nyo, binasic nyo kami, bibasicin din namin kayo. Kukuha kami ng backsha. Tapos doon tayo maglaro. Kasi isa yan sa mga heroes na kaya magpigil ng mga superior regeneration na meron dito yung side ng Bren Esports, and that will really help them to stop. And mind you, madali pa ditong hulihin yung Farsa kasi yung gulong niya, pwede ka talaga pumunta ng lane agad.
Exactly. I mean, that totally countered yung regeneration from the Esmeralda and as well with the Tamus. So, ito na, mga kaibigan, nandito na yung draft natin. Let's start with you, Yasu. What's gonna be your prediction para laban na to?
Draft-wise, I would like to go for Blacklist International. Kung mapapano nila ng tuluyan dito, yung carry nila. Pero kasi, yung 1-1 dito ng Bren Esports, kung hindi mo din mapapalakas yan, medyo matatagalan ding lumakas ang 1-1. Hindi siya gaya ng carry na may true damage. Kahit sa unang team fight, sabihin natin pagagawa ng buff, medyo magkukulang yung damage nyo sa 1-1 kumpara sa isang carry. Kung i-imagine nyo may true damage na passive agad-agad. Pero since nabanggit din dito di Butters yung backsha na may parang natural carrier ng Durance, kumbaga counter ng Esmeralda, counter ng mga regen effects dito ng Bren Esports. Now, kasi kung mapupull off talaga nila dito para sa side ng Blacklist International. But I'll still go for Blacklist International and hopefully sana ma-execute nila na maayos. Pero if not talaga, this might be Bren.
Yeah. So safe assume that you're going for Blacklist dito sa specific game na to. Tama ba? Alright, Butters, how about you?
Obviously, the safest choice would be Bren.
Yeah.
Safe choice ang Bren.
True.
Pero we're not going safe this time. Mahilig ako, medyo nahilig na rin ako sa mga underdogs. So, play na natin to. Gamble na natin. Let's go for Blacklist International. I like the thought process, although it's very hard to, execute, to pull off. Tignan natin. May talent din naman tong mga to eh. Let's go for Blacklist International right now.
Yes. So, ito nga, mga kaibigan, unanimous yung naging prediction dito ng panelist desk. Yun din kaya ang iniisip ng ating mga casters. Alam ko naghihintay na to. Kanina pa, Chantel and Midnight. Take it away.
Thank you for that wonderful insight, syempre, sa ating panel. Unanimous decision in favor of Blacklist International. Hindi natin in-expect yun knowing na Bren Esports ang kalaban nila for this last and final series for today. At kayo pa rin magiging shoutcasters nyo for this match. Ako sa atin yung Chantal, kasama natin si Midnight. So Midnight, ang pinaka-question ko dito, kasi ko maraming may idea talaga in terms of team composition. Bakit 1-1 ang pinasok dito ng Bren Esports?
Well, aside sa fact na medyo kulang na yung marksman pool, the only ones left were the Granger and the Bruno. Your problem with Granger and Bruno is they're very susceptible to the crowd controls on the side of Blacklist International. And si 1-1 kasi may built-in purify siya. So kapag talo ng siya dito ng Blacklist International, meron siyang way para iligtas yung sarili niya. So suddenly, yung ease of execution sa lineup ng Blacklist International, mas mahirap siyang gawin, no? Kasi hindi ganun kalihulihin yung 1-1. But then again, if magpatong yung layering ng patong na layering pa. If magpatong yung crowd control ng Blacklist International, dun sa window na nagamit na yung purify ni 1-1. Ganun pa rin naman yun. Mas rewarding pa rin yung play for the side of Blacklist International. That's why I understand the panel favoring the line of Blacklist International. Kasi mas rewarding to eh. Mapatay mo lang yung 1-1, you have a natural way of dealing with the Esmeralda. Pero problem is, mas madali nga lang i-execute yung lineup ng Bren Esports.
Okay, so speaking of that, first blood agad dito for Blacklist International, control is real, may sinabi mo na. At kaya din naman hindi mapagkakaila kung bakit Blacklist International dito ang binoto nating panelist. Kita nyo naman, coming from afar, yung dito, yung abyssal arrow ni Edward. So alam nila kung saan pupunta dito yung Bren Esports onto this match. And surprisingly for Bren Esports, wala silang heart attack. So more on damage at pagdating sa late game. They have the 1-1 on their lineup. Marami silang pan-zone out dito. So mataas ang chance ni Cardsy actually na magbato ng kanyang mga arrows and actually go for an ultimate.
Yeah, ito yung ito yung nagiging go-to ng mga teams natin kapag wala ka ng tanks. Teka lang, mapatay na naman si Coco. On the top lane, that's gonna be another kill here for Blacklist International. So going back, si Lusty rito, he is playing the Jawhead. So ito yung go-to tank ng mga teams kapag wala na kapag nagkaubusan na dahil si Grok ay hindi na ganun kataas yung priority kasi again, yung yung passive niya is na-nerf on a recent patch na mabilis na mag-update. May mga times na akala mo in ka pero hindi na pala. Nawala yung aggression na pwede mo makuha sa isang Grok. Now with the Jawhead, lalo naka-pull yourself together si Lusty rito, no? Yung aggression naman ng Bren Esports, it's definitely amped up. Tapos kasi lang sa. So you have two supports on the side of Bren Esports that can control over the early aggression that can come after them. Pero sa top lane, huhulihin na naman nila si Coco, no? Although hindi enough in damage nila, at the very least it's gonna secure the tower damage in the top lane.
Ayun, sorry, nakakat kita doon kasi actually yung reaction na yun para doon sa kay Edward kasi for this match, lahat ng abyssal arrow niya so far tumatama pa talaga. So 100% asentado dito ang isang ayan na.
66 na. 66.7.
Narinig tayo, pinaya tayo. But anyways, for Blacklist International having Selena on their lineup, sobrang laking factor na agad for them. Kasi for Bren Esports, hindi nila alam kung saan magagaling dito yung Selena or yung abyssal arrow dito ng Selena. And gonna go late guys for Blacklist International. Sobrang ganda for them, knowing na meron pa silang marksman on their lineup. Pero anyways, last dito ay nasipa lang naman. And a kill here for Riddler ng Blacklist International.
Yeah, again, Disher is on the side of Blacklist. Yung mga crowd control sila, it's gonna allow them to play very aggressive. And meanwhile, nakakapag-farm naman ng payapa si Riddler on this carry. And funny enough, no, pili ko nakangiti yung coach ng Bren Esports ngayon, si Coach Dari, dahil gamit yung Veteran Hunter tsaka Retribution. Pero ang advantage dito, again, nasa side ng Bren Esports kasi si 1-1, he has a built-in Purify doon sa hero niya. Oh, Dexter with the jump in kay Rebo. Tinamaan yung Farsa natin. The Purify has been used pero naghahabol pa rin si Aqua. Papapatay pa rin siya ng Cho. And this is what we're talking about when we said the layering of crowd controls. Kahit mag-Purify ka, ang daming ang daming pang force out niyan eh. Yung talon lang ni Kufra, kailangan may Purify kasi masisita pa ka ng ulti, yung knock-up ni Cho, and may sipa pa.
Oo, kumbaga dun, hindi na talaga nakatakas si Ribo, nakapag-purify siya, pero nandun pa rin yung isang Cho to kill, to secure the kill for Black Natural, which is a very good thing dahil dyan, 4-0 agad, ating score para sa ating laban ngayon for Blacklist International, nakasira na sila ng Torres sa top lane. So, gaya na sinabi natin for Blacklist International, ang ganda ng ginagawa nila dito, minamaximize nila yung ganking capacity ng team composition nila. Top lane side, nakakuha sila doon. Bottom lane side, meron din silang ginagawang rotation for them. And nahihirapan dito yung mga first damagers ng Bren Esports. And speaking of Abyssal Arrow, that is again going to be a successful kill for Blacklist International onto this match and another turret as well for their objective.
Nako po, delikado ang Bren Esports. Baka makaisa ang Blacklist International dito. And padalong sa Betview, being kicked here by the Cho. Purifies there that came out from the Esmeralda. Pero ganito nakakatakot yung lineup ng Blacklist International, no? Very aggressive. And look at the item of Cho. Already building up to the Sea Halberd. Hindi Blade Despair yung binubuto. Direkta siya ng Sea Halberd para siya yung ultimate counter dito kay Few.
Automatic. Buti ka napansin mo yun kasi actually for your other Cho users, talagang kinukuha nila agad. Minsan is BOD na agad para instant burst. But anyways, for this Cho, naka-ready na agad pang counter kumbaga for this Bren Esports. And it's deadly for this Blacklist International squad. Pagka nakakapatay sila, dumediretso sila ng objective. Look at the second turn dito sa bottom lane ng Bren Esports. Nakabawas na agad dito yung Blacklist International. So imagine, for every time na mag-rotate dito ang Blacklist International, dumediretso sila for a direct push. May hirapan dito yung 1-1 ng Bren Esports na magkaroon ng goal. Pero Cardsy is still Cardsy. Hindi natin na mapagkakaila yan. So for Bren Esports, kailangan lang talaga masira nila dito yung rotation na ginagawa ng Blacklist International Dexter with that face check. Cardsy, naka-ready lang din naman. Pero dito, not your Nagkamit ang Abyssal Arrow, hindi lang din tumama, may sarili-sarili silang buhay, hindi Cobra Killer, nakabangga lang din naman. And kita natin dito lastly with that, and check sa sakto doon sa mga players, pero airstrike on Primo. Buhay pa! Buhay pa!
That's a Basha. Again, yung mga magic damage, hindi malaking problema yan for Killer, no? And interestingly enough, si Few dito, ang binili niya is yung Wizard Boots, yung cooldown reduction. So, wala siyang masyadong pang-depensa sa physical damage at kinakama from Blacklist, no? Dexter, with the flicker out, will be able to save himself. So, Bren Esports, they're not able to find anything. And sa ganitong klaseng lineup, it feels terribly bad. You have a Thamus, you have an Esmeralda, and you have a Farsa. It's so bad to play this lineup defensively. Kasi naturally, itong mga heroes na to, gusto sila yung aggressor.
Tsaka dito kita natin yung isang tama lang combo dito coming from Aqua or this show ng Blacklist International. Ang laki na agad na bawas dito for this 1-1. Sabi natin sa 1-1 may pantakas siya, pero kapag ka nakatakas siya, kahit dun sa second nga, pag hindi kaya i-stain HP niya, automatic kilagad for Blacklist International. Speaking of objectives dito na ginagawa ng Blacklist International, Ejector has been popped. Ako, naiwan dito si Kuya Dexter natin ng Blacklist International, pero nandito na ang Blacklist International back up card C. Flicker in for Edward. And fun! Oh my God! Oh, ulti! Ulti kay card C, pero not damage. Wala pang damage. Yes, wala pang damage dito. And sayang, pero kita natin dito yung instant pick-off na kayang gawin ng Blacklist International. This is not the Bren Esports rotation or gameplay na nakikita natin. And a kill for Aqua on this show.
Oh my goodness. 7-0 currently for Blacklist International. Walang top 1. Etong Bren Esports, they are yet to claim an aggressive play on the map, pero it's all Blacklist International. And I do think na yung sabi ng panel kanina, if Bren Esports had the upper hand on the draft, I think Blacklist International, they just had a better overall draft closer dun sa Basha. Kasi it provided what Black International needed. Yung Bren Esports, naipit lang sila. Even though maganda yung Samus Joyd for first 2 picks, tapos sinundan nila ng Esmeralda. It's a good hero against Kufra and Selena. Problem is, hindi nila naisara na maayos.
Yes, tama ka dyan. Kita natin dito for this Selena. Ang laking bagay na ginagawa niya. Pero ejector na naman para kay Kuya Last din natin dito on that joint. Pero napakakunan ni Killer dito. Dexter magalis sa code with Tyrant's Rage. Pumasok dito si Coco. Ginamit agad ng Contract Inferno kasi hindi enough damage dito. Come from Bren Esports and mapipilitan sila to back away. This Blacklist International, grabe yung zone na ginagawa nila. Edward, grabe mag-Abyssal Arrow. Pero from time to time, meron talaga siyang tatamaan ang taas ng sniping capabilities yung paga.
Yep. And ngayon, ang pinakamalaking dilemma ng Bren Esports, yes, you have a 1-1, you have a marksman that can deal against the heroes of Blacklist International. Kasi kapag nag-ulti niya, malaking problema pa rin yan. Pero yung carry natin, remember, pumupunit yan ng kahit sinong hero. Esmeralda, mapa Johed, mapa Thamus, kayang-kaya niyang patayin. So Bren Esports, the only light na nakikita ko para sa kanila is the combination from the Esmeralda as well as the Joyd para mapatay si Riddler. Kasi walang purify si Riddler dito eh. Pero then again, ang problema naman ni Fio is hindi si Esme, si Aqua.
Oo, and actually for Bren Esports, ang problema din nila, grabe pumasok si Dexter, kaya napipilitan din si Lasty na siya i-ejector, tapos hindi, or si Killer, at tapos hindi mo burst dito ng Bren Esports yung mga tankers. But anyways, for Bren Esports, they need to break this zero score. Actually, pabalik din sila sa group nila kasi maling pack sila nakakapatay. Kasi pag hindi sila nakakapatay, parang nagkakaroon na effect most probably sa attitude nila towards the game. Pero anyways, for this Blacklist International, agad na pinapakita nila ngayon, top farmer for this match is this carry with this 8k gold. And problem here for Bren Esports, wala talaga sila solid tank and carry kila natin na anti-tank.
Yeah. Gusto kong ginawa ni Cho, no? After nung component to si Halberd. By the way, hindi niya kinumpleto si Halberd. Yung component lang na may HP regen reduction yung binili niya. Then he went straight for the Blade of Despair. Tapos kinumpleto niya yung Raptor Machete. Kasi magpa-farm lang sila dahil meron silang carry. Just secure the farm para sa late game. And mag-scale ka towards the damage output ng show. Pero ito, that's the team point para happening. You, muntik mapatay. Was able to use the Purify para makalis sa clutches ni Cho. Pero again, hindi pa nagagamit yung Sipa. Killer, still alive dito sa may revitalized, regening the HP. Lost doon sa skirmish na yun. Rebo with the third airstrike. Tinamaan si Edward. Pero not enough damage to take anyone down on the side of Blacklist International.
Kulang pa midnight dito yung damage ng
Dexter!
Sports. Pero si Dexter dito, talagang sobrang tapang na. Diba? Kumbaga, alam alam niya din dito kasi na wala ng ultimates come from Bren Esports kaya pinapasok niya from time to time. And for Bren Esports, ito yung klase ng line-up na nila silang unang pumuwi posisyon. Pag meron lagi ng bubuyo na Kufra, mahirap agad yun. Pero anyways, check ko rin dito habang nag-lord, wala nang buhay si Killer. Pero yung galang Cardsi, napatay niya si Leader! And Killer, napatay dito ni Cardsi. Grabe, pinapakita na dito, flicker out para kay Dexter. Ako, extra be a triple kill for Cardsi on this match. Oh my God! Plus a Lord objective! This Bren Esports, ito yung inaantay natin na kill ng Bren Esports. Pero when they kill, may kasama pa silang objective. And ako dito, halos wala ng buhay, napilitan pang mag-flicker out.
Oh, this is
Oh
very
my God.
bad for Blacklist International. Yung pwesto ni Kari. Look at Cartesi in the middle of the fray after taking down the Kari. Nakahuli siya dun sa may bandang damuhan. And asan yung mga pumoprotekta sa kanya? Naghiwa-hiwalay. Si Killer nandun sa harap. Si Aqua naghaharap ng target. Si Dexter dito. Yes, Kari niya si Kari. Pero that's not the hero that the Kari will be joining aside, diba? Kasi nagkakaroon din ng setup yan. So dapat may katabi lagi si Raider. And that enabled Cartesi to fight 1v1 against the Kari of Blacklist International.
Grabe si Cards, literal na panggulat factor. Yung inaantay natin na isang kill lang for Bren Esports, dinagdagan pa rin ng Lord. Kung papansin nyo yung mapa ngayon, ladies and gents, lahat ng minion wave nakaangat na yung sa side of Bren Esports. This is the perfect opportunity for Bren Esports. Actually, sila na yung lamang pagdating sa gold. Kokito, ano rin, and Lusty nakatago lang dun sa may bush na kabang kung sino pwedeng hulihin. Kaya sinabi natin, unstoppable force para sa kanya. Pero makatakas din naman dito si Edward at sa may top lane natin, Purify has been popped here by few.
Grabe, nawala na yung control ng Blacklist International. Bren Esports, they're out-maneuvering the squad of Blacklist. Top lane and bottom lane yung sinashove nila dito. Hindi nila binibigyan ng space para makalabas ng base. Rebo with a feather airstrike, hitting Ritter once lang naman. Pero si Ritter dito, kailangan niya ingatan yung pwesto niya. Isang tanong lang from Cartesi. Edward on the backlist. Naman ni Cartesi nag-proc yung kanyang ultimate and that's gonna secure 2 kills for Bren Esports immediately. Cartesi with a built-in Purify. Napatay pa si Cho. Baited was Aqua. Sunod muna si Dexter. And Ritter is left alone. Bren Esports, they have made it impossible to come back in this game from 7-0 to 7-7. Mukhang tapos na to, Madam Shanted.
Oh, but hinulat tayo Bren Esports, literal slowly but surely. We have here Riddler giving monster kill para kay Cartsi.
Walang minions.
Walang minions, guys. Pero, ilan 5 seconds
Oh my
back
God.
dito si Edward, and that is it. What a game! Turnaround of events for Bren Esports on this game number 1.
And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you show signs of weakness, when you show signs of error, at kapag binigyan mo ng maliit na butas ang mga professional teams, they will pummel through. Bren Esports 7-0, 6,000 gold deficit, isang team fight lang, pinanalo na nailaro.
What a game! What a game! Yun talaga yung una ko, yun talaga yung literal na ano ko doon. Masasabi ko, what a game! Nice performance for Cartsi kasi nung pati niya yung carry to nagtuloy-tuloy. For Blacklist International, nasobrahan lang siguro sa pagiging aggressive to the point na naiwan nila yung carry nila gaya na sinabi mo na wala ng taga-protect. Lahat sila naka-ready to advance. Unknowingly, yung pinaka-hitter nila or yung damage per second nila ng hero is napatay na pala. For Bren Esports, doon natin makikita na talagang one step at a time. Kung may window of opportunity, grab it. And that's it for this game number 1.
Yeah, ito yung dahilan bakit pinik ng Bren Esports yung 1-1 over the Bruno and Granger, no? Kasi hindi naman nila kailangan ng damage, kumbaga. There's the Esmeralda to provide the lacking damage on their lineup. Ngayon, si 1-1 kasi, beauty of 1-1 is you're already seeing that lineup of Blacklist International. Ang daming crowd control. So you pick a hero that can sustain himself or herself, dahil babae si 1-1. Okay. You pick a hero that can sustain herself. Tapos, yung damage, it comes naturally kasi marksman naman si 1-1 eh. Ang naging problema ng Blacklist International dito was the fact na hindi makapag-frontline si Killer kasi sa kanya nagpo-proc yung ulti eh. Kapag binabanatan niya, oo, makunat ka, tinatake mo lahat ng damage output ni 1-1. Pero you're giving him the ability to take you 1v5, diba? Kaya kayo ni Cartesi. Even though hindi kayo mamamatay, -1 talaga kagad kapag nag-proc yung ulti ni 1-1.
Oo, tsaka kanina, yung gaya na sinasabi natin na may string siyang pantakas, parang may point sa last clash natin na natanta yung Blacklist International. Kasi the moment na nahuli nila sila 1-1, dumire-diretso sila. Tapos unti-unti, right after that self-pangtakas dito na isang 1-1, meron pa siyang dash away for every normal attack. So parang si 1-1 dito, parang siyang bata literal na nagsumbong sa mga kakampi niya, tapos nandun yung mga kuya niya ready to fight para doon sa kapatid nilang babae.
Alam mo, ang ganda sana ng game ng Blacklist International pero they lost control nung lumabas yung Lord. Tama yung call nireset nila yung Lord. Unfortunately, nawala sila sa pwesto, nawala yung position. I think nadala sila ng damdamin na leading na sila. And that was the moment na turn around the Bren Esports ng game na to.
Yes, tama ka dyan. Pero I guess for that game for Blacklist International, gaya na sinabi ni Yasum Yao kanina, maganda yung maganda yung alam nila na yung gantong klase ng lineup maging effective for them. Kita naman natin yon. It's just that parang meron silang tendency na biglang mag-slack off on the middle of the game. But anyways, I'm sure for this game or sa upcoming game number 1 natin, game number 2, may masabi ating panel desk. So, Roblo na
Yes, thank you so much, Midnight, and as well with Chantel. Heartbreaking yung nangyari in terms of doon sa Blacklist International. They almost had the game that a 7-0 with a comeback ng 7 as well from Bren Esports. I really would like to, yung take mo dito, Butters. Ano nangyari? What actually went wrong sa Blacklist International?
Okay, so ang main reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng sobrang laking lamang dito, yung Blacklist International ng una, isn't really about their course. It was about their support, not letting itong mga tao sa Bren Esports to get through etong si Carry. Kasi yun lang naman talaga yung kailangan nila i-take down. If you hindi maabot si Carry, ang ganda ng pinapakitang performance dito ng mga tanks. But then again, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, nung voice tayo, it was more than the idea. Pagka tumagal yung laro, alam natin na si 1-1 will destroy anyone na nandun sa may backline. And dumarating yung time na hindi niya na nga kailangan literal na harapin muna yung frontline Pwede siyang gumawa ng way para makaabot sa likod, then just throw the ultimate, and dun pa lang, wala nang bawi si Riddler.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, dun pa lang sa fact na yon, parang dumating na yung point na it was the Carl TZ show. And nung lumabas yung Carl TZ show, wala nang magawa dito yung Blacklist International. So, they just dropped the ball. And one of the things na kailangan mong intindihin dito if you're Blacklist International is kapag ka sa mga ganap, you need to end the game fast. If you don't, ganito yung mangyari sa inyo.
Yes, yes, definitely. Very well said, Butters. And here, our smart game MVP, walang iba, Carl TZ. What a very stellar performance para sa isang 1-1. Dito mo makikita how yung laro dito ni Carl TZ. Kasi there is this frontliners in terms of the Blacklist International. If you don't actually know how to play the 1-1, yung crossbow of Tang mo, most likely, pupunta yan sa Kufra, pupunta yan sa Basha. But kung dun sa pinaka-final clash nila, mapapansin mo, tinarget niya talaga sa likod si Edward. Doon, the reason ko medyo nag-overextend doon si Carl TZ. Pero I think that is well worth it. I mean, worth it talaga siya. Kasi si Edward, yung nagbibigay ng saknang ulo sa Bren ng early to mid-game. Yasu, what's your take about that?
Well, for Bren dito, isa lang naman masasabi ko sa kanila. And yun ay magaling silang take advantage ng mistakes ng kalaban. And that just one team fight, yun ay nag-dictate dun Yun ay
yung literal na no? 0 to hero. Kasi 7-0 yun Natapos yung laro, 7-7. Parang napantayan lang nila. Kumbaga kung reference sa basketball, I don't know kung alam niyo yung nangyari. Yung kay Trey Mady, yung I forgot kung ilang points yun, na hinabol niya and a win para sa kanila. Parang ganito yun Go, Bats.
Alam mo, yung 13 points in 33 seconds.
Yeah, yun.
Yan. Okay. So, madami nga similarities doon na when the time came na si Tracy McGrady dito medyo umalab ang apoy. Sabihin natin si Tracy umalab din yung apoy. Ayun, sumabog ang dapat sabog. Nahuli sa likod si Riddler, nahuli sa likod si Edward. And it just comes to a fact na Carl TZ dito is a really strong player. Yun lang talaga yung masasabi ko may mga time doon na tinamaan siya ng pana or ng abyssal arrow. Hindi niya ginagamit yung purify niya. Binibait out niya yung kalaban. Ang gagawin niya, aantayin ko ng onte kapag ikaw pumasok ka, ipipurify kita, tsaka kita gagalawan. Hindi ko hahayaan na basta-basta ako pumindot ng purify kasi kapag ginawa ko yon, alam ko ako na yung magiging next target nyo. It's a testament kung gaano kagaling si Carl as a player.
I mean, yung patience na in using yung second skill nga ng 1-1. Pero, alam kong excited na specifically yung mga fans dito sa laban na to. Somehow, paano nga kaya magiging comeback dito dahil Blacklist International versus Bren Esports, game number 2, drafting phase. Let's go.
Yeah. Kanina pinag-uusapan natin na kapag natalo Blacklist dito, I mean, kanina, ng first game, pag natalo Blacklist dito, they might lose on the second game kasi yung momentum.
Totoo. I mean, we're not sugarcoating anyone. I mean, yun kasi, somehow, you already have a complete grasp. Kumbaga, you have just to finish the game eh. Kaso somehow, nagkaroon sila ng disarray in the mid-game. Reporting na parang nagsunod-sunod na. Hindi na sila nakabangon from that specific clash doon sa My Lord Pit. Pero, I really hope Blacklist International could be able to pull off the emotions na nangyari doon sa game number 1 and start strong ulit dito sa game number 2. Yes, go, yes.
Yeah, so parang kailangan nilang mag-refresh for Blacklist International. Pero on paper na previous matches, kapag natalo sila ng isa, yung next match nila, na talaga parang gusot na. Kumbaga, may butas, lalong lumalaki. Ngayon, from that butas ng first game, kailangan nilang takpan yon, totally refresh, reset, and might be they could pull off this game. And I'm kinda happy na nakita ko yung Popol and Koopa na nasa side ng Blacklist kasi they really have a plan on this Popol and Koopa, just like what they did before sa mga counter-initiator with the traps ng Popol and Koopa. Just Blacklist International, they just have to hold on.
Yes.
Draft.
And this is a vision versus vision Pero ngayon, which is yung Selena kasi, yung isa sa mga naging malaking factor para sa side ng Blacklist International. Yes, as well with the Basha. Dito, Bren Esports, isa sila rin sa mga team na nag-capitalize in terms of the Selena and most likely that's Aribo Hero. Now, sa ganitong picking ng Blacklist International, is this ganito rin ba yung maganda, yung impact nila dito, Butters, like what they did on the first game?
Absolutely, there's a big difference. There is an absolute difference, not absolutely. There's an absolute difference to where Blacklist International is going with this direction sa draft nila, no? Kanina medyo pressure-wise, medyo mataas talaga. But right now, Blacklist International, it's all about pinpointing kung sino yung kailangan nilang hanapin dito. Kung vision yung laban, ito yung masasabi ko dyan, the traps of the Popol and Koopa will 100% useful. Pero kasi kung papansinin mo dito, Bren Esports, hindi pa nila kinakalabit yung gatilyo, kumbaga. Hindi pa nila nilalabas dito kung sino yung hero na ipa-funnel nila. There are a lot of options. And right now, nakikita ko si Carl dito, minamatahan yung Hayabusa, minamatahan niya din yung Roger. Pwede din naman kung trip nila kasi Bren Esports sila ganun talaga ang buhay pag
gusto ko makita yung Roger sa top.
Alam mo, kapag sinabi ni Daki na kaya niya papagamit niya at times. Pero sabi ng Bren Esports dito, tama ng biruan, hindi natin alam kung kanino papagamit to, kung kay Carl ba o kay Few, kasi alam naman natin Few best hero niyan. One of the best heroes talaga yan. So, let's see.
Yeah, definitely.
Nung piniem ko kasi si Daki about this Gusion, ang sabi niya sa akin, Gusion is power.
Gusion is power.
May angst sa power.
Gusion is power. So, the thing about the Gusion here is, merong trend sa kanya ngayon na hindi mo siya kailangan bigyan ng violet buff. And he can be very annoying. Yun lang yung kailangan niya gawin dito is to find the right spots kung siya aatake. And kapag maganda yung early game niya, parang nalalagay na sa alanganin agad itong core, itong pina-funnel mo. So, with the Selena and with the Gusion in one team, parang yung vision game nila sobrang lupit na. Kasi kapag ka napipinpoint kung nasaan yung core, parang pupunta na yung Gusion doon and humahanap ng opportunity to strike and take down kung sino man yung pinapanan dito. For the side of Blacklist International, however, they can go for the counter hit if they want to, Pero it's going to be really hard and they need to play the game of their lives kung gusto nilang baliktarin to.
Yes, so I safely assume you're going for Bren Esports dito, Butters.
Ang dami ko sinabi, di ba? Pero mukhang hindi, joke lang. Bren. I'm gonna go for Bren. I'm a fan of the Gushion play na ginawa nila and I don't think na kailangan na underestimate yan.
Totoo yan. I mean, specifically with the Gushion dito, and that's a few hero with an execute para sa spell niya. A burst damage talaga yung ginagawa nila dito sa Gushion. How about you, Yasu? What's gonna be your prediction para sa second game?
Actually, seeing that Gushion, napabren na rin ako dito. Kasi, kung ikaw, kung ikaw Gushion, hindi ka naman usually naglalakad din. Ikaw din yung Gushion na, pag kami nataniman ka ng blade mo, you go for the kill. Agad-agad. And hindi mo masyado problemahin yung mga traps so much dito ni Popol. And you want to primarily target ito si Popol para hindi na magkaroon ng sakit ng ulo. And one thing, Blacklist, they don't even have a tank right now para sa kanila. So, facing a Granger, talagang hindi mo makakarapan yan. You don't face a Granger without kakunatan sa inyong lineup. So yun lang, I'll go for Ben.
Alright, so very well said para dito sa ating mga panel desk. Yasu Miao and Butters, unanimous yung kanilang prediction. Yun din kaya ang tingin ng ating mga shoutcasters, Chantel and Midnight. Take it away.
Maraming salamat para dyan, mga panelists natin, Rob Luna at the gang. Of course, for this game, nagulat ako with the Gushion pick, promise. Parang na-miss ko siya na nakikita sa draft pick.
Yeah.
Literally, talaga ang tagal natin siya hindi nakita. Which is usong-uso siya before. Pero anyways, papakilala pala muna kami. Ako si ating Chantel. Kasama natin si Midnight. For the Gushion pick, sa team mo ba maganda siyang maging counter for this game?
Again, sinabi naman ng panel na walang tank yung lineup ng Blacklist International dito. And the way you deal with lineups that are really squishy is huge amounts of burst damage. Meron kang Granger, meron kang Gushion. And the thing about Gushion is nakakataka siya away from PNK. And pwede pang magkaroon ng time na ma-burst down mo yung PNK, no? Kahit gaano pa kalaki yung HP niya, no? Kapag nadikitan ka ng Gushion, it's gonna be over for you. And yung sinabi ni Butters, tama yun. May mga Gushion na hindi na kailangan mag-blue because of the impure rage. Hindi na masyadong ginagamit yung magic worship. And nauso na rin talaga yung Gushion na hindi nagpo-blue buff. So the way you play that is the sabi nga nila, execution notes. Yung naka-execute na Gushion. Kasi insta-kill yan eh.
True. Para pag hindi na burst, ano na lang, i-execute na literally. Pero yung Bren Esports, dito yung Gushion nila ay mag-pwesto pa lang yung top lane side, so more on the off lane dito. Rotating natin, or most likely, si Coltsy pa rin dito mag-rotate for Bren Esports. So more on the funneling pa rin ang gagawin nila dito. For Blacklist International naman, they also have this carry which is very effective on that game number 1. So ang kailangan lang naman talaga for them is maulit yung performance nila without the errors this time.
Yeah. Alam mo, kaka-Gushion ko lang kakapamiti ko lang ng Gushion, kaya alam ko malakas yung Gushion ngayon. Pero kidding aside, yung science behind the execute Gushion, no? Kasi yung combo mo, it's usually enough to burst down targets. Dahil nga, yung passive ni Gushion, yung Sword Mastery, kapag nag-proc yun, ang bawas po nun is 15% based on the total HP lost nung kalaban mo. So effectively, parang meron ka ng one form of execute. Parang si Balmond din meron ka ng one form of execute. And kadalasan ang nakaka-bad trip pag Gushion ka is kapag may natitirang isang linyal sa kalaban, no? Yun yung gamit ng execute.
Para instant kill or ma-secure yung kill. Pero anyways, for this Bren Esports, eto, mapapansin natin Lusty on his signature Grok. Alam natin na isa talaga sa magaling gumamit ng Grok dito si Lusty. Anyways, for Blacklist International, medyo maingat lang din naman sila for this match. They have the Kaja, kaso the problem here is kapag nasaktuhan niya, kapag mag-face check siya, yung Granger ang kasama niya. Kaya sinabi ng panel natin, walang tank heroes dito for Blacklist International. So maganda lang nilang gagawin dito. Yung most advisable thing for them to do is to go for a ganking.
Yeah. Actually, si Grok tsaka si Thomas, no, they're playing around the Granger, which is nice kasi kahit pa paano napapanel nila si Cartesi dito, pero this is what you need to do. Find aggressive plays for the Gushion to abuse. Actually, nag-try na si Pio kanina on killer sa Joyd. Unfortunately, hindi naging enough kasi nagkaroon na ata ng shield si Kerton, no. You need to find decent fights for few. Kasi yung Gushion, guys, nagpo-fall off po yan. Kahit pa sabihin natin mataas damage yan, kailangan masustain niya yung mga items na binibili niya. Kailangan nakakahanap siya lagi ng aggressive play. Kasi again, may fina-funnel yung Bren Esports.
Yes, and for this... Oh, Abyssal Arrow tumama dito for Ibo, and it's going to be a kill para sa kanya. 2-0 agad ang ating score for this match. And going back dito sa ating Goshen pick, siguro magiging problema lang dito pag hindi siya nag-snowball. No, wala naman siyang buff. And meron ditong carry ang Blacklist International. So, habang umiit dito ang Bren Esports, parating dito ang Granger, dapat yung Goshen din nakakagawa ng objectives. But anyways, turtle has been secured here by Bren Esports sa ating laban. Medyo lumalaki ang kanilang kalamangan to for this match. Dexter still finding that zoning capacity ng kanyang PNK. PNK, ang laking bagay niya pagdating sa team fight, lalong-lalo na yung kanyang aso. Kasi minsan nakakaano na agad attention at kumukuha na rage. But anyways, Abyssal Arrow dito ni Ripo. Talagang grabe lang din naman, nagpipilitan dito lumayo agad ang Blacklist International.
Yeah, tsaka talking about talking about the Popol and Kupa, si PNK dito, yung utility niya as a tank, don't underestimate the tank Popol and Kupa kasi yung traps din niya malaking value yan. Pero ito, the wild charge has been committed after the Guardian's barrier. Napatay kagad si Riddler and Granger was able to secure that kill. That's 1-0-1 already for Carl TZ. And by the way, naka-killing spree yung Granger, hindi siya naka-bounty hunter.
Oo nga, so for Bren Esports, sayang din yan. Pero anyways, at least nabibigyan siya ng kills. FT, umikot, bottom lane, top lane, grabe yung vision na ginagawa niya. And for this Bren Esports team, nasira na hindi nila tinitigilan dito na turret, which is the bottom lane. And for Blacklist International naman, medyo napag-iwanan siguro dito na slight lang naman si Leader because of that one death.
Yeah. Alam mo, yung ginagawa ng Blacklist dito, no? Some might say na masyado sila takot naglaro. Pero this is the threat of the Selena and the Gusion. Kasi kapag nadamage ka na ng konti, ang laki ng follow-up eh. Yung combo ni Gusion, yung execute, yung sonata ni Cartizi. So Blacklist International, sobrang liit lang ng window na makakagawa ka ng play. So this allows Bren Esports to take full control of the map. Kahit i-hold nila yung mga skill nila, walang problema kasi sobrang nakakatakot na may ganong klaseng threat yung Bren Esports.
Yes, tama dyan. For Blacklist International, kita natin dito medyo nasisira din yung formation nila.
Oh, Edward!
Edward dito halos mamamatay na! Konting-konti na lang. Pero si Ako dito magagaling sa likod. Tingnan natin kung makakatakas ba with a flicker out. Ayun, successfully buhay pa rin dito. Si paring si paring Cho ng Blacklist International. Dennis, kung mapapansin natin, unti-unti na rin nauubos dito ang tore ng Blacklist International. Wala na yung dalawang first tier turret nila. And mid the lane turret naman ang kukuhanin dito ng Bren Esports. Last week, grabe mag-zone out dito. Abyssal ni Ibo natin from Esports, grabe din. Kumbaga, dami lang kailangan iwasan. Tinatakbuhan mo yung Grak, tapos biglang sa likod ng Grak, may Abyssal Arrow na dadating.
Oo. Alam mo, medyo old school to, no? Parang nakikita natin, ito yung sakit ni Carry ever since eh. Kapag early game yung lineup ng kalaban nyo, usually didigitan nyo talaga yung carry. And yun yung ginagawa ng Blacklist International. Kadikit lang nila si carry. So hindi masyado nakakapag-farm yung ibang heroes on the side of Blacklist dito, no? And on the side of Bren Esports naman, nakita nyo kanina, Scarlet Easy, galit na galit. Di papatay yung, yung blue buff. Nire-red na niya. Pero tapos Coco na top lane, mukhang mahuli siya rito. It's gonna be a kill here for Blacklist International. Pero it took a while. Ayun ay Sonata. Scarlet Easy missing the last bullet. On the Selena view with the backline snipe, mga kaibigan. Pinatay niya si Kaja with a KS execute.
Nako po, si Kuya Ako natin dito tumatakbo lang din. Pero kita natin dito yung map awareness ng Bren Esports. Sobrang bilis nila dumating. Dexter dito, napatay pa ni Few with a combo. Good combo, guys. Basic for Bren Esports, 6-1 ang ating score. Habang nangyayari yan, si Last hindi pala kasama sa team fight. Nag-clear siya ng minion wave doon sa bottom lane side. So imagine,
core na yan.
Core na siya, naging off lane na bigla. Si Kuya Last natin Bren Esports. And Mr. Blacklist International, another na naman dito. Grabe yung first damage dahil dyan. -1 na naman for them in terms of team fight. Kasi kailangan mo nang mag-regenerate dito ng isang Kaja for the team.
Grabe. Sa mga nagtatanong sa chat, is 1-2-2 back? Yes, it is.
Is Gushul back?
1-2-2 is back.
Pag tinanong din, is Gushul back? Yes, it is. Kita naman natin. Grabe yung ginagawa nila. Kasi Coach Ducky dito kumbaga maglabas ng mga lumang baraha na magiging effective.
Sabi ni Coach Ducky, tigil na nakaka 1-3-1 nyo. Ito yung 1-2-2 na hinahanap nyo. This is the prime form ng 1-2-2. May Gushun pa. Kita natin ito, season 3 eh.
Yes, pero yun nga lang, bago makapatay dito, ang Bren Esports, nakapatay lang din naman ang Blacklist International. Nice heal there come from Edward. Kasi nga lang kita natin dito, it's gonna be a killing spree for Few. 3-0-1 for this Gushon onto this match. 6.8k gold for this Granger. Pero, gaya na nga sinasabi natin, hindi pa tapos ang laban hanggat hindi pa nauubos ang Torre. Game number 1, nabaliktad ang Bren Esports. For Blacklist International, all they need to do is to wait for Riddler to go online.
Yep. Wala. Ang problema, 5,000 gold si si Riddler, no? Naka-endless battle. Although, medyo magtutunog bias yung sasabihin ko, yung few lines ko, no? Yung Bren Esports, they have an impending timing pa. Parating pa lang yung Holy Crystal ni Gusion. And the next item na binubuo ni Riddler dito is the Golden Staff. Walang pang sustain ng HP on the side of Black National kapag lumabas na yung burst damage from the Gusion.
Actually, dito for Blacklist International, problema din dito. Hindi na advisable kahit na magdikit-dikit sila kasi kaya sila i-burst dito ng Gusion. Kapag kahit mag-dive lang sa isang mag-dive lang sa isang hero, pag pumasok siya sa magkakatikit na 4 na heroes dito, players ng Blacklist International, mababurst ngayon agad, lalo na pag nagkaroon siya ng Holy Crystal. Dahil walang hard tank dito ang Blacklist International.
Kita mo yung ginagawa nila, binabawasan lang nila. They are willing to commit the Death Sonata just to make sure na walang buhay yung Blacklist International. Kasi it creates the opening for the Selena and the Gusion. And syempre yung Blacklist International, matatakot din mag-defend. Fortunately for them, wala lang minion wave. Yung Bren Esports doon, no, lagi na lang walang minion wave, mga kaibigan.
Para lahat ng sorry guys. Para lahat ng kinas natin ngayong araw, laging walang minion wave. Para merong moment na walang minion wave. Pero anyways, 8-2 score for Bren Esports. The discipline is there. Blacklist International, gaya ng Bren Esports ng game number 1, nag-aantay lang sila ng opportunity or na error dito come from Bren Esports. Pero grabe, yung abyssal trap ni Ribo dito talagang hindi mo alam kung saan manggagaling. And ito pa pala yung problema for Blacklist International. Wala talaga silang pambigay na information against the enemy team. Wala silang pang face check kumbaga na kayang tumagal or mag-sustain ng damage if ever na yung face checkan niya ay may kalaban.
Kasi sinubukan ni Killer kanina eh. Anong nangyari sa kanya? Sumabog siya sa Shadow Blade Slaughter eh. Tapos na-execute pa. So ang hirap for Blacklist talaga, to be honest, na lumabas ng base. And kahit pa sabihin nating makapagdamo-damo sila dito, again yung Selena, yun yung trabaho eh. Ever since yan nga yung counter sa isang Kadya. Kasi ang playstyle ng Kadya, lagi nagtago sa damo. Pero how can you do that if there is a Selena na pag nag-aaraw sa damo tapos pinanindigan mo yung gusto mong gawin? Pag tinamahan ka ng pana, mababurst down ka.
True, pero anyways, kita natin dito for this Blacklist International. Dapat din si Coco sa -1 agad. Pero anyways, for Bren Esports, that is an opportunity for them to secure this Lord na hindi nagko-contest ang Blacklist International. For Blacklist International, medyo problema dito. The more na tumatagal, the more na mas magiging malambot sila against this Bren Esports team. Knowing that they have the Granger, this Esports team, Bren Esports team ay merong Granger. So ilang pick lang na kahit normal hits, kahit hindi na mag-Rhapsody, automatic masakit agad. And look at the item, nakakapil ni Cardsy. Malefic Roar. So what is the implication? It's more the objectives na Bren Esports are ready to destroy all the turrets here ng Blacklist International.
Tingnan mo yung ginagawa nila last year, inaapakan niya lahat ng trap, nang-detrip lang.
Wala lang pala.
Hindi na nga niya ginagamit yung hindi na nga niya ginagamit yung power of nature eh. Inaapakan niya lang kasi sabi niya wala nang gagawin sa akin yung Blacklist International eh. Anyway, dagdag pang Wind of Nature si View dito, no? So pwede na siya pumasok. Maghanap ng combo. Isang Rhapsody lang! Si Aqua, mga kaibigan, and the Lord is already on the top of Blacklist International. Dexter the backlines! Naku po! Blacklist International, they're crumbling to Bren Esports.
Naku po, napakasaan dito na Bren Esports. And for the series win, congratulations to Bren Esports.
2-0 mga kaibigan, umuulan ngayong araw. Lahat ng teams natin naging very dominant, sobrang konyo ko dun. Pero what an outstanding performance from Bren Esports. And grabe din kasi nagdadala sila ng bagong luma dito, no? Itong lineup na to, season 3 natin huling nakita to, yung ganitong composition. Selena, Grok, Granger, Tamus. Tama ba? May Granger na ba nun? Season 3? Meron na, no? Archangel! Wala pa. Season 4 pala.
Sa dami na ng heroes, hindi na natin sure kung ano yung mga dumating na ano. Pero guys, sinabi natin, for the Granger kasi, the more na tumatagal yung laban, yung squishy heroes na Blacklist International, ilang hits lang. Si Ako, magpo-poke lang siya supposedly para may mahuli dito na player coming from Bren Esports. Natamaan lang na Rhapsody.
Oo,
grabe
yung
yung damage.
Sabi niya, parang wala nang biro-biro, babarilin na kita.
Oh, grabe yung criticals na rin. And well-fed din talaga. Ang ganda ng naging performance din ng Bren Esports. Cushion na the offlane. Grabe yung damage. Pagka early part, Actually, for Goshen kasi, kailangan mo lang siyang antayin mag-level 4 regardless kung nakabuff siya or hindi. May instant burst na agad yun pag tumama ang kanyang first skill. Tapos, naka-execute pa. So, kung makatakas ka man or not, pwede ka niya habulin with the execute.
Yeah, tsaka yung ano kasi, yung quality of life negosyo, hindi na tulad ng dati na sobrang depende sa blue buff. Guys, may Little Wanderer na, kahit ilang prioritas nyo, okay na. Promise, cooldown na lang binibigay ng blue buff. The Little Wanderer is essentially the same as blue buff. Wala lang yung cooldown tsaka yung magic power amplification. Pero yung mana negosyo, which is yun lang naman yung nag-iisa niyang problema, to be honest. Little Wanderer lang, enough na.
Parang pag may Little Wanderer ka kasi instant S-test, kumbaga may mini S-test ka na nakasugot sa'yo. But anyways, GG well played to all the teams ngayon sa ating buong series, sa lahat ng series natin today. It's been an honor for us, Midnight and ating yung Chantel to be your casters for today. So, panel host natin, Rob Luneta Gang, I'm sure may masasabi kayo. Take it away.
Yes, definitely GG well played para sa Bren Esports, and maraming salamat for the casting na napakalupit, Chantel and Midnight. Pero gusto kong marinig ngayon dito from the panelist desk. Yasumi, pinag-usapan natin kanina, hindi na kuha ng Blacklist yung first game, magro-roll over papuntang game number 2. What's your take doon? What happened, Blacklist International?
I guess they lost yung nawalan sila ng composure dito. Kasi yun na talaga yung masasabi mo, Kuya Rob eh. Natalo sila ng first game, hindi nila na-pick up yung sarili nila after that game. And hindi naman sinasabi natin na bahala na sa drafting, pero this is a really bad draft against the lineup ng Bren Esports. Free yung Granger nila all in all eh. Free yung Granger nila, that's a massacre na binibigay sa kanila ng Bren Esports. And kahit sabihin na ilaban nila yung Popol na tank build, hindi sila makaabot doon kasi ragasa lang yung ginagawa ng Bren Esports eh. Paano ka makakapag-item, lalo na sa carry mo, kung wala ka nang mapag-farman kasi inuubos na ng kalaban yung towers nyo. And yun din nga, sabi nga ni Midnight din, may sakit nga din si carry. Pag hindi ka na naka-farm, or wala ka na mapag-farman, wala ka talaga mapapag-farman. And kailangan mo nang mapakapag-carry ka. And Bren Esports, ragasa lang talaga yung ginawa nila dito.
Likely, the vision talaga galing lahat sa esport. Pero our smart game MVP of the game, none other than Carl TC. Again, Butters, this team, Bren Esports, up until now, number 1 sila dito sa regular season. And having Carl TC on their lineup, ang dami, ang laki ng potential nitong team na to be able to make the best out of the papuntang playoffs. What is your take, Butters?
Alam mo, ganito lang yan. May naniniwala kasi ako sa mga naniniwala ako siyensya. Ngayon, kung bakit ko sinasabi to, anong usually ginagamit ng mga scientifico para makakuha ng mga resulta at lalo na sa testing? Paminsan mga daga, mga guinea pig kung tawagin nila.
Okay.
So, right now, ako nagsasabi sa inyo, ang scientist dito, si Daki. Tapos, yung mga dagang sobrang lakas, rin yung mga player. So, alam mo yun, metaphors aside, parang kayang gawin ni Daki halos lahat ng gusto niyang gawin dito sa Bren Esports na lineup, na draft. Kasi, sobrang lakas nito mga batang to eh. Although, sometimes magkakaroon ng hiccup, sometimes magkakaroon talaga ng talo, pero yan yung mga bagay na hindi mo talaga maiiwasan. Kasi, masaya ako na gone are the days na may isang team na nagdo-dominate all throughout tapos hindi matatalo sa playoffs.
Totoo.
Ayoko nung ganung aspeto kasi gusto ko makita ng isang team na biglang aangat tapos biglang kukunin yung kampyonato dun sa taong yun. So, right now, this is one of the things that you have to consider. Sinabi ni Yaso kanina na pangit yung draft ng Blacklist International dito. But the thing about it is, I wouldn't really say it's bad. Nagigets ko kung bakit tinawag ni Yasu na bad yun. Pero para sa akin kasi, there are underlying reasons why. It wouldn't really work kasi sobrang grabe yung pressure na binigay ng Bren Esports. Kumbaga, kung ako si Blacklist International, pipiliin kong protektahan yung carry ko at hindi na ako magiging aggressive. Kasi alam ko, kapag naging aggressive ako, there's always a chance na siya yung magiging collateral.
So, kasi kung yung naging pick ng Blacklist, kung i-compare lang natin from game number 1 to game number 2, game number 1 nila is somehow more aggressive in nature kasi nasa hawak nila doon yung Selena, and all throughout the game, even the Basha, sobrang aggressive niya mambully or man-zone out for the rest of the Bren Esports. So, kung in a nutshell, ako personally, in order for you to win against Bren, you have to fight fire with fire. Would you agree with me with that? What do you think? Yes.
For me, if you fight fire with fire, depende sa palakasan ng apoy yan, kuya.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, palakasan na. Kasi naging reactive sila this game number 2 to the mere fact na out sila ng buong team dito ng Bren.
So, sabihin natin, palakasan ng apoy, lalong lumakas dito yung apoy ng Bren habang namamatay yung apoy dito ng Blacklist International. Parang ganun yung nangyari eh.
Somehow.
Kasi nagpadala sila masyado sa game 1 and hindi sila masyado naka-bounce back pagka game 2 na. So, parang masyado naman yung fight fire with fire. Kasi parang nahigup lang yung fire eh. May isang lalo nabigyan ng fire, may isang nawawalan ng fire. Parang gano'n lang, Kuya Rob. Not much explanation. Kasi it's Bren itself. Parang ang hirap nang i-explain, pero it's just Bren.
Yes.
Since nasa red na rin tayo ng science, pinag-usapan ko na. Yung isa red, yung isa flame.
Okay.
Flame. Yung isa blue flame. So,
makes sense.
So, alam naman natin siguro kung sino yung mas malakas na apoy doon sa dalawa.
Yes. Yeah, I think we do have someone here from Bren Esports na pwede natin kausapin kung ano nga ba yung nangyari doon sa game na yon. We have here on the line, is it lasting nga ba yung mga kausap natin? Boards.
Ay, hello po.
Naririnig mo na ba kami, Boards?
Naririnig ka na, malinaw na malinaw.
Yon, at malinaw na malinaw din ang camera mo, Lasty, ah. So, siguro let's start with Yasu naman ngayon. What's your question dito sa kakapanalo? Congratulations once again, sa pagkakapanalo nyo doon sa against Blacklist International.
Thank you po.
Simple lang question ko. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, gaano kayo ka-ready sa mga teams na nasa upper bracket ngayon?
Siguro 10.
Wow.
Ready na kami.
Yon. Snappy lang, no? Parang, ganun lang kasimple. Ready na kami. So how about you, Butters? Ano ang question mo dito kay paring Boards, kay Lasty?
Parang wala na tanong
siguro magandang tanongin natin, ano bang nangyari doon sa game number 1?
Nung sa game number 1 kasi, lugi kami sa early talaga, yung match-up ng hero. Pang lang kami, late game, tas lugi kami lagi sa pang-clash. Yung hero kasi namin, mid-game to late game. Kasi 1-1 kami, tas naka-retry. Sa kanila, may 2 tanks sila, tas may support. And carry pa.
Butters, do you have anything to add?
Sige, tatanong ko na lang to. Okay. Alam ko naman na hindi kayo pwede magbato ng kahit anong impormasyon tungkol dito. Pero from A to C, from 1 to 10, from 1 to 10 na lang pala, wag na A to Z. From 1 to 10 Lasty, alam ko nag-experiment kayo na sobrang daming hero kasi ganun talaga yung coaching staff nyo ngayon, ramdam na ramdam ko. Gaano kalawak yung hero pool ng buong Bren Esports ngayon?
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Yung lahat na.
Lahat.
So, ibig sabihin, lagpas, pre.
So, marami pa kaming hindi nakita.
Marami pa.
Alright, well said dito. Again, Lusty, alam ko, number 1 pa rin kayo ngayon dito sa regular season. A very, very good start, lalo na papasok na ang playoffs natin. What's gonna be, final shoutout, lalo na sa mga sumusuporta sa Bren Esports and sa'yo na rin as well.
Shoutout sa lahat ng mga supporters ng Bren Esports. Shout sa inyo, tas sa asawa ko tsaka sa baby ko, tas sa mama ko, tas sa coach namin na si Daki, tas kay Boss Jeff, thank you sa Samgyup. Makakain namin Samgyup ngayon kasi panalo.
Sama ba? Oo nga.
Boss Jeff, laban tayo.
Si Boss Jeff. Ay, once again, maraming salamat, Lasty, for the interview. And yan na nga, mukhang makakakain na kayo ng Samgyup. Okay? Alright, so, ayun na nga, mga kaibigan. Tapos na ang itong Sabado na to for this series. Itong series po ulit tayo bukas. Pero gusto ko munang manig ang mga thoughts dito ng aking mga panelists. Co-panelists, start with you, Yasu.
Well, yeah. All in all, kahit sabihin natin 2-0 lahat ng games natin, that's still a good game well played para sa mga teams, and that's gonna be their last game dito sa MPL. Bukas ibang team na, kumaga ibang action naman yung makikita natin. So good luck na lang sa mga teams bukas, and sa mga teams na tapos na for this week, pag-husayin pa nila para sa playoffs.
Yes. Butters?
Bukas na yung pinakahuling araw ng regular season natin, and ang message ko lang sa mga tao is to widen yung pag-iisip, kasi ako hindi naman sa ugali or anything to, it's more on the teka lang, may tawag. Okay, so ganito, kailangan lang natin intindihin dito is the fact na meron tayong mga certain metas or certain heroes na hindi pa natin nakikita ngayon. So, one of the main reasons why sinasabihan ko palawakin ang utak, kasi meron tayong mga heroes na makikita dito na hindi pa natin nakikita. And this is really going to be one hell of a playoffs and one hell of a setup bukas. So, ewan ko, mag-aral na yung dapat mag-aral, mag-prepare na yung dapat mag-prepare, I don't really know. But right now, this is the most interesting build-up papasok ng playoffs natin.
Totoo. I mean, this is ito kumbaga, somehow exciting yung season 4 definitely. Pero ito, hindi mo masabi kung anything can happen. Ang daming mga even yung mga nasa not on the upper bracket, marami rin silang nilalabas. I mean, kung katulad lang kanina, ang dami kong sinabi, Blacklist International almost had it sa first game doon against Bren Esports. Pero yun na nga, maibigan, that's the final series ngayong araw na to, and pero wag kayong mag-alala, of course, dahil bukas magbabalik ang MPL Season 5, last day of our regular season. 5 more series na ating aabangan na pangungunahan lang naman ng BSB laban sa Geek Fam. On behalf of my co-panel dito, Butters and Yasumiao, maraming salamat. As well, with the MPL Prod, we wish you all a good night. Stay safe and see you on the next one. And bago lang ako muna mag-out, pasasalamatan ko muna syempre ang ating mga sponsor. This event is presented to you by Smart, and together with P Smart Foundation in partnership with Smart, we can help our frontliners as we stand together to be real heroes in this challenging time. Support our frontliners through SMS text donate to 3456. Donation is open from April 22 up until July 16, 2020. Official sponsor, Realme Smartphones. Official gaming headset partner, Logitech, and this event is organized. Move on. So, yun na nga, mga kaibigan, iiwanan ko muna kayo. Siyempre, none other than the top 5 plays of the series natin sa inyo ng Realme.